our next guest requires a lot of good work. She requires a lot of painstaking detective work as well, because she looks at CCTV, she's got drones up in the sky, all to find your animals out there. She is a pet detective. She is Lisa Dean, and she can report some good news already this morning as we've been on air.
We can, yeah. So Rummy is a little wire-haired dachshund, and he was stolen alongside 7 others back in February. And overnight we got the good news that we've found him. The police have recovered him, and his owner is on her way to collect him as we speak.
Oh, Lisa, that must make you feel wonderful.
Fabulous, yeah, yeah. He's the 4th out of the 8 that we've got back, so there's still 4 little dachshunds missing.
So was it a litter, then? Or...
No, they were stolen from a boarding kennels in Derbyshire.
Stolen. So you go, you put your pet in a kennels, you think it's safe, looked after, and these people target havens like that.
Absolutely.
Awful people out there. But you speak from pain, you speak from experience. Your charity is called Beauty's Legacy. Tell us about Beauty and how Beauty inspired everything that you do.
She was my cat, Beauty, and she disappeared 5.5 years ago. Overnight, she just didn't come home, which was really unusual for her. And we spent a week looking for her everywhere, searching, putting campaigns up on social media, putting posters out, door knocking. And then after a week, a lovely lady offered a reward, which we advertised, and within a couple of hours we got a phone call to say that someone had the cat. And I went and got her, but she wasn't in a good way, and we took her straight to the vets, and sadly she passed away a couple of hours later.
Could I ask you about the whole... I'm very sorry about that, but this inspired you, this became a vocation. You started up the charity as a result of your beautiful cat. You see that question of reward, just talking about rewards in general, isn't it... I know they work, but isn't it awful that you have to offer them?
It is awful. They don't necessarily always have to be paid, but they do act as an incentive. They encourage people to come forward. They also encourage people to give the animal back because they don't want someone else stealing it off them to claim the reward. So, you know, they're effective in lots of different ways. And, yeah, sadly, that's the way it is. We do have to offer.
You have great success, Lisa. 700 pets at least that you've reunited with owners. So tell us, you don't do this alone, do you? So you've got this group of volunteers. It's like an army of you. So tell us, if I called you and said my dog's been stolen or disappeared from the garden, what happens next? We launch a campaign on social media immediately. We advise you to contact your local vets and your dog wardens and the microchip company and everything. We generate posters, we supply thousands of posters and great big banners, and we just get them absolutely everywhere, raising awareness. We do witness appeals, ask for CCTV and dashcam footage. You know, one of us will come and attend the property or the location where the animal went missing from and have a good scout around and speak to people in the area and, you know, ask for witnesses. And also offer support, I suppose, because people are distraught when their pets go missing. They are. It's possibly one of the most traumatic things you'll ever go through. You know, they're part of the family. So a big part of our role is to be on the other end of the phone and just be there for these families because it's so traumatic.
We're going to show now why she does what she does. And if this has happened to you, you put yourself in this situation, you say, imagine if this was me and I lost my pet. Here's one lady being reunited. Have a look at this.
You're up, Frank. Go on. Sorry, they're attached.
Oh, that's wonderful. Tell us the story about those 2 little dogs.
Dinky and Doris. They were stolen...
Dinky and Doris?
Dinky and Doris. They were stolen from their mum's car while she was shopping in Sainsbury's. They were stolen from a car park in Leicestershire. And nearly 4 months on, we recovered them. Myself and another volunteer went to a property in Birmingham after a tip-off and recovered them for the owners. The owners were actually away for 3 days for Mum's birthday. So that reunited video that you've just seen, I actually went and got the dogs back to me, and the owners flew home, and I went and met them at the airport with the dogs.
And what sort of way does an owner improve their chances by chipping their animal?
Microchips are really important. It's legal anyway. You have to have your dog microchipped, and soon you'll have to have your cat microchipped. and as long as your details are kept up to date, then it does give us a good chance of getting that dog back reunited with you. But you just really got to make sure that your security is top-notch with your animals.
I want to ask you about your T-shirt, because obviously there are ongoing cases all the time. So this is stolen, find...
Missy and Biscuit.
Missy and Biscuit. Tell us about that.
Missy and Biscuit was stolen at the beginning of March from their garden in Staffordshire. They're both female Cocker Spaniels. They're both microchipped as well. They were stolen while their owners were eating their dinner. And 5 months on, there's still no sign of them. You know, there's a little boy, 9-year-old
What's your suspicion?
Joseph.
It's not that these dogs, you know, get lost, just wander away or whatever it is. So you think these are professionally stolen?
Yeah. These people cased the garden. The garden was very secure and they broke in and went to extreme lengths to get these dogs. We've got footage of them screaming when they're stolen. You know, it's so traumatic, it's barbaric. It's
And you know, the reason for stealing is not just because they're cute, is it? I mean, what could the various reasons be?
Breeding, I suppose, sometimes.
The main reason is money, yeah. There's so much money in dogs now. That needs to change. You know, we need to cap the prices of dogs. They're stolen to breed from, and if the dogs are neutered or spayed, then they'll sell them on for silly money, unfortunately.
We've got less than a minute before we have to take the break. Are there other dogs, other animals you want to appeal for?
There are. We've got Fluffy the cat, a big black fluffy cat missing from Newark.
Yeah.
He's been missing for 3 months now.
And then we've got a parrot, Charlie, 8-year-old African parrot. We're nearly running out of time. 2 border collie puppies.
Indian Tess, yeah.
Yeah, Indian Tess.
Yeah.
And we're going to put your number. And a 3-month-old female badger cub, would you believe?
Yes.
And how do people get in touch?
Contact me at Beauty's Legacy. I think the number's going across the bottom of the screen at the moment.
Lisa Dean, good luck to you. Good luck with Beauty's Legacy and all that you do. Our real-life Ace Ventura pet detective. Thank you very much indeed.
Lisa.